What's going on, guys? Cultimush back at it with another video. In this video, we're going to be talking about a topic that scares off a lot of new PC gamers or people that are looking to get into PC gaming, and that's how often do you have to upgrade your PC parts. And I talk about this because sometimes I go on sites like N4G and some subreddits, and a lot of people shit on PC gaming by saying, oh my god, you have to upgrade every year, you gotta upgrade the CPU every year, you gotta upgrade the graphics card every year, and things like that, just to pretty much downplay PC gaming. And it is the most uninformed bullshit you're ever gonna hear, so let me clear up some things regarding how often I upgrade my PC and how often a lot of people upgrade their PC. Now, keep in mind, PC enthusiasts that have a lot of money obviously are going to upgrade their PC a lot more than, like, the average Joe, like the most of you out there, so that's who I'm speaking to. I know there's a lot of PC enthusiasts out there as well that like to upgrade all the time, but the majority of people just don't have the money for that. So I think the number one component that you do have to upgrade frequently, and I wouldn't even say frequently because it's not that frequently, is the graphics card. And even then, when you upgrade a graphics card, it's not going to be every year. I have a buddy of mine that runs a GTX 670, and he's still golden with that graphics card. That was a GPU released around 3 years ago. He has it and he's still playing a lot of games, a lot of new releases at 1080p at great settings and great frame rates. Sure, he's not playing The Witcher 3 maxed out, but the people that want to play The Witcher 3 maxed out are probably the PC enthusiasts that I spoke about earlier. Most people don't really care about completely maxing out a game. They just want good settings, good frame rates. And for my buddy with a GTX 670, which he bought 2.5, 3 years ago, he's still fine and he's not going to upgrade his graphics card for probably another 1 or 2 years. So when people talk about upgrading the graphics card every year, I don't know a lot of people that do that. I know a lot of people that even run GPUs like the GTX 470. A buddy of mine still runs the AMD Radeon HD 7750, which was a very low-end AMD GPU released like 3 years ago. And how often you're going to upgrade a graphics card is also dependent on what you expect out of your games. There's a lot of different people out there. There's a lot of people that just want to play Counter-Strike Global Offensive at 120 frames per second, and if that's all you're looking to do, you're probably not going to have to upgrade your graphics card that often. But if you're the kind of guy like a PC enthusiast that you are wanting to play The Witcher 3 and Dying Light at the highest resolutions and the highest frame rates, and you want 60 frames per second or even higher than that, with all the latest and greatest games, then yeah, you are going to have to upgrade a bit more often, but I don't think most people like that. From what I can sense in my comment section, most people just want to play their games at good settings and good frame rates and not spend a ton of money, and if you're like that, you're not going to have to upgrade your graphics card all that much. And graphics card is really the main thing you have to upgrade. When you look at CPU, I talked about this in my Skylake video, there are people that bought a Sandy Bridge CPU almost 4 years ago and are still freaking golden and are gonna be great for the next few years. You look at RAM, I still have 8GB of RAM, and I know a lot of people that have 8GB of RAM. 8GB of RAM has been the norm for like 3-4 years, and I don't really see myself going to 16GB in the future. And I feel like I can connect with a lot of you guys because I don't have the greatest PC in the world. I have a pretty budget end PC. It's a Core i5, 8GB of RAM, a 120GB SSD. It's nothing major. And like I said, I don't upgrade it that often. I'm still running a Core i5. Some people are shocked when they hear I have a Core i5 and not something like the 5820K, but it's like, I don't need that. I'm just a typical guy gaming on a 1080p monitor. I look for pretty good settings, but I don't look for anything amazing, and I don't have to upgrade my PC all the time, and I think most of you guys are like that. So what else do you have to upgrade? It's mainly the graphics card. Sometimes you're going to want to add a bit more of RAM, or say you do have a Core i5 and you're getting into doing a lot of video editing, maybe you want to upgrade to a Core i7, but I think that's going to be the minority. I think most people that are building a new PC just want a decent gaming experience, and if that's the case, you're not going to have to upgrade that often like a lot of people make it out to be. And like I said, it's always dependent on what you want out of your games, but I think the majority of people just want a good experience with good frame rates, but they don't desire maxing every game out at 1440p or 4K and getting 120 frames per second. I don't think that's the case with the majority of you. And if that is the case with you, well, then you probably already know that you're going to be spending a ton of money, so I think that's okay. So as always, guys, thanks for watching. I hope this video helped you out. Share it with your friends if you enjoyed. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Leave a dislike if you hated this video. And as always, guys, have a great day. Leave requests for future videos in the comment section down below. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Have a great day. Peace out.